Hi, I'm Jennifer Ferrero with Northwest Aerospace News Live, and we are here live at the I-90 Aerospace Corridor Conference, and we're talking to guests of the conference to find out what they thought of the conference and to learn more about their businesses. Hi, I met a new friend today. This is Aaron Wilborn, and he's with Machinist Institute. Tell me one good thing about your business.
Well, hi there. So the Machinist Institute is a nonprofit training institute, and what we specialize in is pre-apprenticeship and apprenticeship training, focusing on the advanced manufacturing and aerospace trades, and specifically machining.
Great. Now, what was one great thing that you learned at this conference?
I think one great thing that I learned at this conference was there's a lot of need for good, talented folks out here in the I-90 corridor, and it seems like there's an alignment among employers about the need to address the employment need.
Great. It sounds like it was a great conference for you to attend, and we were glad that you were here. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
And this is Darren Durante from the Boeing Company. What's one good thing about your business?
I think the biggest thing is that we connect the world and drive innovation in the industry.
Great. And what's a takeaway from this conference?
The best thing is the networking and meeting all the different individuals and looking at some of the new innovations that are coming out from the supply chain.
Great. And thank you for being a speaker today and telling us about the Boeing supply chain. It was very helpful.
Yeah,
all right.
Loved it.
Thanks. This is Jan Lopatin of Northway Products, and I actually had the privilege of writing a story about their business not too long ago for Northwest Aerospace News. Jan, tell me one good thing about your business.
So Northway Products, I think I guess my favorite thing about it is that we are there to bless people's lives by impacting culture, by helping people develop themselves within the industry, within the business, and grow.
Wonderful. Well, what's a takeaway that you have from this I-90 Corridor Conference?
I think probably meeting people, having valuable connections here. I think it's the biggest thing probably so far.
Great. Well, thank you so much. It was a pleasure to meet you in person.
Yes, thank you.
And this is Katrina Rogers with the Evergreen Bioscience Innovation Cluster. And it is a mouthful, but you're going to tell us one good thing about what you do.
All right. Well, as a modern innovation cluster, we are here to elevate our industry, which is life sciences, by working together to build the contract service spaces for pharmaceutical and medical device discovery, development, and manufacturing.
Wonderful. And what's a takeaway that you had from this conference?
I am so excited to be part of the I-90 Aerospace Plus conference. We're part of the Plus. We're excited that people are starting to recognize that we have commonalities across life sciences, aerospace, and clean energy, so that we can work together and use those commonalities to solve the problems that we all face.
Great. It sounds like something people might want to know more about. Thank you.
Thank you.
And this is Nick Wilkes with Impact Washington. Nick, tell us one good thing about your business.
Yeah, one good thing about Impact Washington is we have the ability to go do an improvement project with the manufacturer. The best part is to be able to show another manufacturer the work we did there and get them excited about change upcoming in their organization.
Okay, and what's a takeaway that you have from this great conference?
A takeaway is we learned a lot about challenges in the labor market, but one thing that got me really excited, a good takeaway, was that we have a highly engaged upcoming workforce of the future that was actually here today to see some of the technology available in their upcoming careers.
Okay, great. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks so much.
And this is my friend Luke Feast from TechHelp, and he's new to TechHelp, so tell us one good thing about the business.
All right. Well, with TechHelp, one great thing is we get to work with a lot of great manufacturers, just kind of with fundamentals and just foundational, working through transformational change. So that's one good thing.
Okay. What do you have as a takeaway from this conference?
Takeaway I have from this conference is it's just great to see everyone, not just in the state here, but just in the region, come together, and there's this whole ecosystem and being able to connect those kind of between each other. So between the universities, manufacturers, suppliers, so just great for building relationships.
Great. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Perfect.
And this is my friend Rafael Colon with the Shared Work Program.
Yes.
And tell me one good thing about this program and what you represent.
Well, thank you very much. It's a great program for employers because it's paid for by employer tax dollars, and it's helping them retain their workforce. So basically, they can use it anytime they have an economic hiccup to retain their workers. So it allows them to pay them for a certain amount of hours and let them collect unemployment insurance at the same time.
How do they find out about that? I'm just curious.
That's a great question. Well, we use all our communication channels, right? So social media and others, but we also insert in their payroll, their quarterly unemployment insurance tax information. We put information in there. We attend conferences like this conference, and we try and be as visible as possible right now since we have a grant from the federal government out to inform and educate employers.
Okay, great. So manufacturers, look into the shared work program if you haven't already. Tell me one good thing about this conference that you learned.
Well, this conference is amazing. The amount of decision makers that are here that get to learn about the program and tell us yes or no they're interested, we know right on the spot. So it's been an honor for us to come back as a second-year silver sponsor, and we're grateful that we did.
Great. Well, thank you for being on the show.
Thank you for having us.
We'd like to thank all of our guests for being on the show today, and we really enjoyed the I-90 Aerospace Conference 2023, and we'll see you next year.